Hi, and welcome to Backroads Tourist. I'm Jeff, and on today's road trip, we're going to be talking about Jeff. As you drive into Fairbury, Nebraska, you'll notice a little guy painted on the water tower. No, this isn't the guy from the Monopoly game. This is Jeff. And Jeff is popular in Fairbury. He's on the water tower, painted on the sidewalk, even cast in stone. He's also the Fairbury School mascot. As a side note, this is the best mascot ever, and I'll tell you why in just a few minutes. Mutt and Jeff is widely regarded to be the first daily comic strip to appear in newspapers. It ran in syndication from 1907 to 1983. That's a pretty good run. Mutt and Jeff were also in comic books, cartoons, movies, and their names became part of the English lexicon. So the short guy in the top hat is Jeff. When asked what his last name was, he would simply reply, just Jeff. First and last and always, it's Jeff. And believe me, you do not want to mess with Jeff. But the big question is, in a world filled with mascots like lions and tigers and bears, oh my, why would they choose Jeff as a mascot? When I was in Fairbury, I dropped by the visitor center and asked that very question. They didn't know. My next stop was the town library. The first librarian I talked to didn't have a clue, but the second librarian came up with an answer. Fairbury is the county seat of Jefferson County, Nebraska. Jefferson County. Evidently, back in the day, they wanted a mascot name that would recognize the county name, and since Mutt and Jeff were so popular at the time, it seemed like a logical choice. But certainly this guy in the yellow striped pants, red coat, and a top hat can't strike fear into the hearts of opposing players, can he? Oh, yes, he can. Before I tell you why, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, and it helps support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, why is Jeff a mascot to be feared? Well, according to the comics, Jeff was an inmate in an insane asylum. That's right, Jeff could be another Hannibal Lecter, Leatherface, or Michael Myers. So if I had to bet on a match between Leatherface and a Blue Jay, I'd put my money on Leatherface. Okay. Jeff probably wasn't a mass murderer. But it is a possibility, isn't it, Clarice? Take a look at this cartoon. So as you can see, Jeff wasn't immune to homicidal tendencies. And so on that note, we're going to leave the lovely town of Fairbury, Nebraska, home of the Fairbury Jeffs. Thank you for joining me today on Backroads Tourist. I'm Jeff. Just Jeff. First and last and always, it's Jeff. And I'll see you on the Backroads.